Okay. Alright, so I believe at the end of the last episode I uploaded, I was making plans for solar power. Yeah, I was definitely making plans for solar power. So, uh, like I said, I've had to rebuild the entire world. I don't want the eye. You can keep that. Thank you. I had to rebuild my entire world again because of the system crash. So I've rebuilt the entire thing. As you can see, I've got my mob spawner, my bottom section, my nether portal, my farm over there. So I've rebuilt the entire thing. So, which includes the majority of my chests. I've got this chest is for that. This chest is food. Taters are done. Speaking of which, I don't need all of them. So that is, cobblestone, dirt, and wood. This is my tools and weapons. This would be full of the zombie flesh. That's what that's my useless items chest. This chest, I'll actually explain here in a second. That's the important part that I want to update on. What the hell are you, and why are you not inside the fence? Why are you spawning outside the fence? Alright, so one of the biggest things I'd like to go over while I'm here, might as well in the farm, grab that wood, is one thing that I missed doing is this is now my farm. I've got potatoes, carrots. I did successfully finally make a iron essence seed. This is a diamond essence seed. This right here is nature essence. This right here is dirt essence. I've got 2 of each of the nature and dirt essences. These were made so that I could make, I don't remember the name of it, but I had to use nature essence, dirt essence. It was nature essence, dirt essence. I needed cactus, melons, sugarcane, and wheat. I believe it was wheat. I needed to make a whole bunch of new shit. So, and as you can see, all of this right here is inferior message. So, go ahead and collect all that. So one thing you'll notice for certain is what I'm sitting on right here. As a matter of fact, this is what I went into making all the dirt essence and iron essence, or not iron essence, but the nature essence for. This right here is a growth crystal. What this is doing is it works on a 9x9 farm area, and what this does is it helps everything around it grow faster. I have it specifically for the inferior essence because of how much of it we need to be able to get further along with what we have. As you can see, I do have a cow. I finally have a cow to spawn. I've extended this a bit. When I remade the world, the first thing that spawned was the rooster. Then it was some pigs, some sheep, a couple of horses. I've since disposed of a few sheep, the horses, and a pig, and I got this little thing to spawn. That is a log chicken. That's why I had wood in this chest. And as you saw just now, that thing spawned a flint chicken, apparently. Whatever the hell I need that for. That chest is currently holding all of the inferium and any level of essence that I currently have, not including what I'm growing that keeps coming into here from the advanced item collector. Now, moving on to the lower section and that big old thing. Now, as I said, in the last video I uploaded was me making plans for solar power to be able to power everything that this could not. Well, I succeeded in making solar power, and I went a few levels beyond what I had. So what I did was, when you make solar power 4, apparently you get 2 panels and not just 1. So what I have here is I have 2 panels of solar panel 4, which is powering everything. I made sure to get solar panel 4, that way I knew it had the capacity to not only power everything I have here, but to power everything through the night without having to worry about it stopping. So let me explain what this little assembly line is doing. In this chest is all of my cobblestone. Underneath this chest are my 2 cobblestone generators that I had before. I've just moved them. It is pulling from both sides of this chest into 2 auto hammers, both turning it into gravel. This auto hammer is pulling the gravel out and going into a chest. This auto hammer is sending its gravel directly to another auto hammer. This auto hammer is turning it into sand and sending it to another auto hammer. This auto hammer is turning that sand into dust and sending that to an auto sieve. That's automatically sifting it and putting it into this chest. Now this chest of gravel is automatically pulling out from the chest and into an automatic sieve, sifting the gravel, and automatically pulling that out into this chest, so that this chest is now full of everything I could ever possibly need, including iron, diamonds, redstone, more gold than I could ever think of, glowstone, coal, you know, all of it. I do have another sieve over here for sifting maybe dirt or sand, in case there's something from either dirt or sand that I need. So right now, this is what came of the end of the last episode I was able to upload. This is what I had in the 2 lost episodes from that I had recorded but did not get to upload due to the computer crashing. This is what I've done. From this, we made a set plan. The plan was this: use a solarium dagger to obtain a mob chunk. Now, the plan from that was, it says craft a supremium apple and craft supremium armor. This right here, the supremium armor, was the plan that I made in the episodes that I lost, in the videos that I didn't get to upload. This was the plan, was craft supremium armor. And I figured if I'm going to craft supremium armor, might as well make a few tools and weapons. So I made plans to craft a bow, a sword, and a pickaxe as well. Something I found out the hard way, though: in order to make supremium armor, tools, and weapons, you need a supremium armor and weapon core. Each supremium armor and weapon core requires a nether star, which means I need to kill the nether a minimum of 7 times. Granted, I get a nether star from each time I kill the wither. So, what I've been doing is, with this atomic reconstructor, if I put it down, you can see it's fully charged. It does that. Now what that does is exactly, well, it's in the name. It atomically reconstructs things that are put in front of it. Only a few things can be reconstructed, but it does what it does. So with that, I've been putting sand in front of I've been coming over here and grabbing sand. Well, not there. I've been coming over here and grabbing sand from this. Well, I would grab half of that, basically. And I would put sand in front of it and make soul sand. I hear an Enderman right above me that is not in its cage. I don't want to... Yep, there he is. That's not good. Anyway, when you put sand in front of the atomic reconstructor, it makes soul sand. Now with soul sand, I've been busy. Soul sand combined with glass makes, you can see I have a bunch more soul sand. I made a lot of soul sand. I was busy. And I also made a lot of this. This is called soul glass. I'm actually going to take that. Now, soul glass combined with supremium essence and specific types of mob chunks, specifically withered skeletons. Soul glass combined with supremium essence and mob chunks, wither skeleton mob chunks, will make witherproof glass. Now, with witherproof glass, I can... Let's skip right past this guy and come out here to this platform. With witherproof glass, I can make a large cage inside which I can spawn the wither and not have to worry about it getting out at all. Now, in this cage, I spawn the wither as many times as I need to and get as many stars as I could possibly want without having to worry about it getting out and destroying everything or killing me in a uncountable number of times. Anyway, so with this witherproof glass, I can kill the wither as many times as I want. Now, in order to do that, I need wither skeleton heads, which I've been having a problem getting wither skeletons to spawn in the nether. So, instead, what I've been doing is trying to avoid this enemy. Well, avoid looking at it. You notice these. I got a zombie head from a loot box, or loot bag. I keep saying loot box for some reason. I have a machine chassis, which you've seen me make before. I have 4 electrical steels, a Z-Logic controller, which was a bit of a pain in the ass, and 2 vibrant crystals. Vibrant crystals are made by vibrant nuggets surrounding a emerald. Now, emeralds you get from sifting things, so I got it in my chest. And the vibrant alloy is made by, I believe it's electrical steel and ender pearls. Putting electrical steel and ender pearls in the alloy smelter I have gave me vibrant alloy. Broke it down into nuggets, surrounded the emeralds, gave me vibrant crystals. Now the Z-Logic controller was a bit more in-depth, I guess you could say. It had a bit more to do. It also needed another zombie head that I got from a loot bag. This one needed quite a bit, but I was able to make it. And with these right here, what that's going to make me is a mob spawner, specifically for wither skeletons. Now, what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to build another platform out here next to my mob spawner. I will build it out this way, and I'm going to build a platform and a dire wolf. Okay. I'll look at that in a second. The take it easy just threw me off. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build a platform out here, probably out of, cobblestone, and I will build a cage out of cobblestone, inside which we will put this mob spawner. Now, with that cage and the mob spawner, it will be spawning, should be spawning all the wither skeletons we need. Now, with that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this to this side, and I'm going to upgrade this to an advanced item collector. This way, we can put it over here on this side, and the item collector will collect all of the heads and useless stone swords and coal that the wither skeletons will drop and automatically put it in here, so that we don't have to worry about trying to get in the cage with all the wither skeletons to pick up the heads. This way we can just spawn the skeletons, kill the skeletons, grab their heads, go spawn a wither, kill it, grab the star, make a supremium armor piece or weapon set. So right now, that is the plan I have laid out. Is that another cow that has spawned on my carrots? It is. It is. What the hell? Okay. I mean, I guess that's cool. And a compressed pig. You guys are supposed to be spawning on the other side of the fence. Put you down. Put you down. You get to live. I've got 2 compressed pigs. Oh my god! The rooster was attacking me. I didn't know that. That was so weird. I'm gonna feel bad for this, but fuck it. He didn't spawn any more pigs the way compressed pigs do. Usually you kill a compressed animal or mob and it'll... like that. Holy shit. shit. And that's so many more pigs than we would ever need. So now the plan is to kill a bunch of needless pigs. I mean, it's money. Or not money, but food. There we go. And, you know, I'll probably keep the other pig. I'll keep those cows. That should be fine. Alright. Everything they dropped is probably in here. Chicken, pork chop. Put the net in there. Alright. Well, let me grab the wood. Let's pop the inferium essence that's grown. Nature, dirt, nature. And both the pumpkins are now in here. Alright, so right now that is the plan, is to craft a set of Supremium armor and a Supremium tool and weapon set, which will include a bow, sword, and pickaxe. Now in order to do that, I need to kill the wither a bunch of times. Now in order to do that, I need to spawn a bunch of wither skeletons. So right now that is the plan, is to make that second platform, make the cage, build the mob spawner, put it in there, hope it spawns a bunch of wither skeletons for us. Maybe we can find a way to automate that, I don't know. But anyway, then it's to upgrade our item collector that's over there into an advanced item collector so that it can pick up everything that's in the wither skeleton spawner cage without us having to worry about it. And then we can then from there, well, actually we don't need to automate the wither skeleton killing, because I need to make sure that I kill them with this, the Solarium dagger. I might need to make a couple more. But with this is what's going to give us the wither skeleton mob chunks to be able to turn all these soul glass I have in that other chest into witherproof glass, so that we can actually get started on building that cage. This right here. All of this. So this right here is the mob spawner itself. This glass right here will become the soul glass needed, or the witherproof glass needed to build a cage out there to spawn and kill the wither and get as many nether stars as we need to make the armor set. So as you can see, I was going to make, what am I going to make? So make this sword. Durability is unlimited, so I can use it forever. And it's strength 2, so it'll do more damage. It's 41. As you can see, I will need to make a tinkering table, and it needs prosperity shards. These you get from sifting sand. Now that's why I have the other sifter, the non-auto sieve, so that I can just grab sand out of the regular auto sieve, put it in there, and get these prosperity shards. You see I need a Supremium sword. With the Supremium sword, I need a mystical tool rod, the Supremium tool core, and an ingot. Now the tool cores are the problem, because they require the nether star, Supremium essence, 3 wither skeleton skulls, and a superior tool core. So basically you have to build up to the Supremium version of that. And you can see how much it's going to take. A base essence ingot is iron surrounded by prosperity shards. So you can see we're going to need a lot of prosperity shards. Now, what that's going to do is, what I was thinking of doing is making a new auto sieve. And is that making a new auto sieve specifically for sand. I need to see this. Cutting board, pizza, bell pepper, spice leaf, and onion. It heals a lot of health though. Bakeware, dough, tomato, pork chop. What? Okay. I do not need to make a pizza. Anyway, so but that's just for the weapons. Anyway, like I said about the, like a helmet requires also a tinker table, the charm for wither resistance, 3 prosperity shards, supremium essence, and the helmet that requires 4 supremium ingots, the supremium tool core, which is just like the armor cores. Also, the ingots themselves require you to make, of course, the level before it surrounded by with a couple of that, and so you can see how much this is going to take. So this itself is going to be a project, because I'm going to have to do that for 4 pieces of armor, the sword, the pickaxe, and the bow. The bow, what was I going to do the bow for? It was this one. I was going to make a quick draw bow, and it needs string, that, and this premium tool core. And let's see, you need a blank charm, supremium essence, and an intermedium apple. 4 of them. How do you make a blank charm? Supremium block surrounded by prosperity shards. So yeah, you can see how many of prosperity shards we're going to need. So we do need a tinkering table. So this was the plan that I made before, was to craft the supremium armor set for the book. And as you can see, it's going to take a lot. So I've got a bunch of iron in here and a bunch of gold. Now what I need is, I need this to make sand so that I can take that sand and sift it for prosperity shards, because I need a lot of prosperity shards, because each supremium ingot is going to start with an iron ingot surrounded by prosperity shards to create a base crafting ingot. So that's, let's see, for 4 pieces of armor and the pickaxe, the bow, and the sword, I'm going to need roughly 30 ingots of supremium ingots. In order to get 30 supremium ingots, each supremium ingot is going to have to start with 4 prosperity shards and an iron ingot. So I need roughly 30 iron ingots and roughly 120 prosperity shards. So we have a lot of work to do. But it's what the book wants. Craft the supremium armor, and it's all going to start by making that platform, making the mob spawner, and collecting wither skeleton heads and chunks. That's the plan right now. So this is what I have, this is what we're working with, and the supremium armor set and the tools is where we're headed. So in order to do that, we have to kill the wither quite a few times, obviously. Now in order to end this episode, I'm going to open this direwolf 20 bag. Is that what it says? Yeah, direwolf 20. We're going to see what's in here. I don't know who the fuck direwolf 20 is, but I'm going to kill him. The fuck am I going to do with 4 stacks of cooked stone and half a stack of glass? Thanks, I guess. I do still have, so obviously this magmatic generator is powering both the sag mill and my alloy smelter, so. But right now, that is the plan, and as of right now, the actual nether portal itself is relatively useless. So, out here, just off the side of this, is where I'll make the platform and cage for the wither skeleton spawner. I'll upgrade this to an advanced item collector and put it on this side so that it can collect both from this and from that. So, but this is working very nicely. It is working the same way it was before. No problems at all. I keep getting these Dirt Chest 9000 books. And because of that, I'm so very tempted to make a dirt chest just to see what it's like. But on the other hand, I don't want to make a dirt chest because I know it's going to be utterly useless. So, but I'm not sure if I'm done with the atomic reconstructor. I don't know if I have enough soul sand or soul glass yet, but I'm going to keep it here just in case, because I don't know. So I'm going to keep it in this chest for now so that I can put it down and make more sand into soul sand if need be. But that's what we have. That's where we're going. We have the setup. Everything's automated. And we have a plan of superior armor and weapons. The problem is getting there. It's going to take a while, but it's going to happen. The upside to the supremium armor and weapons, the supremium weapons are unbreakable. The only way I could lose a supremium weapon is if I accidentally throw it away or drop it off the edge of this world. And the supremium armor has so much durability, it's virtually unbreakable. Unless I get in the cage with the wither and just stand there for I don't know how long. But either way, that is our plan. And this is what we have. So I don't exactly know when I'm going to get started on the platform and cage for the wither skeletons, but I know I need to. That is the first thing I need to get done, is the platform for the wither skeletons and the spawner, so that I can kill them for their heads, and specifically kill them with the solarium dagger, so that I can get their mob chunks to turn that into the witherproof glass for the cage. Otherwise, I will not be spawning a wither without the protection of the witherproof glass. I will not be doing that, because I don't trust myself to have the tools and weapons necessary to kill it without it destroying me and everything that's here. So, first things first is the wither skeleton spawner. We can't do anything without that. But luckily, I already have everything for it, so we don't have to worry about it. Most of the work for getting the heads and the chunks is already done. We just need to get the heads and the chunks. Sounds really weird to say out loud.